Welcome to Gaming and Relationships Episode 2. Help, I'm in love with a gamer. Ladies, sometimes you just can't help who you fall in love with. So you might find yourself a little bit confused if you wind up falling in love with a guy who identifies as a gamer. I've been a gamer my whole life. I've never dated a guy who wasn't a gamer. I've been in a relationship with a gamer for the last 8 years who I plan to marry and make lots of little gamerlets with. So I want to try and give you a little bit of advice on how to get into this crazy world that your guy's involved in. For starters, video games can be complicated. So don't feel overwhelmed if he starts talking about them and you're not quite able to follow. Depending on what kinds of games he's into, a single game can have a wealth of storyline, plot twists, game mechanics, level design, and customizability. Before you start trying to get involved in his game hobby, first, you need to identify what you want to get out of this venture. Are you doing it because video games look fun and interesting and you want to get involved? That's awesome! That's all the right reasons. Do you want to get involved because you want to be able to buy him Christmas presents or birthday presents without him having to ask for a specific game or just ask for a gift card? Well, that's a very noble cause. Are you trying to learn more about gaming because you're jealous of the amount of time that he spends on gaming? Full stop. It is true. Video games can be addictive. Or more accurately, they can appeal to people who have addictive personalities. Does he spend large amounts of time gaming to the detriment of work, school, family obligations, and friends? That could be a really big red flag. Is his gaming habit impacting his nutrition or his health? There's another red flag. This kind of addictive personality needs to be taken seriously. Talk to him about your concerns and make sure that he knows that you're concerned about his well-being. If you dislike the amount of time that he's spending gaming just because you don't understand it or you think it's silly, this is another red flag, but this time the ball's in your court. You have to be accepting of one another's interests, even if you don't share them. I found that the best way to get involved with your partner's gaming hobby is just to watch. A lot of big-name titles and AAA games these days have become very cinematic, with impressive scenes that look like they're straight out of a movie and really deep storylines. Sometimes watching a game being played can be just as fun as playing it yourself. It also gives you the opportunity to strike up a conversation with him, but be careful. Some games, especially really high action games, do require some degree of concentration, and games with an online component usually can't pause. It's not cool for him to get mad at you because you interrupted him while he's gaming. But it's also not cool for you to interrupt either. Watch. Wait until he's in a lull or he's on a menu screen before you try and strike up a conversation with him. At that point, feel free to ask away. Once he realizes that you're taking an interest, he may start to talk more freely and tell you about what's going on screen. If you're interested in learning about his gaming habits because you want to be able to shop for him, just be aware that you're entering into a very complicated world. Video games come in two major categories. The first one is PC gaming. PC gaming takes place on a desktop computer or on a laptop. Inside of a computer are a lot of different components, and these components work together in order to make the game run. Some people shell out big dollars to make sure that they have the most powerful components inside their system to run all the newest games or run them at amazing specifications. Whenever you flip over a game box, it'll list system requirements and recommended system specifications. This tells you how powerful a processor you need, how much memory you need, how powerful a video card, and so on. If his computer doesn't meet these requirements, it may run poorly or it may not run at all. Unless he has an amazing gaming computer, you may not want to buy him a title that he doesn't specifically ask for by name. The second category is console gaming. Console games are easy to pick up and play. If you have a PlayStation 4 and you pop a PlayStation 4 disc in, you know it's going to run. But compatibility is a per console basis. What works on a PlayStation 4 isn't going to work on a Nintendo Wii. Also, a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4 aren't compatible with each other either. There are also handheld gaming consoles, like the PlayStation Vita and Nintendo's 3DS console. The staff at a video game store is trained to help you figure out what kind of games you need to buy. They at least think that they can see a non-gamer coming a mile away. This can be kind of annoying for us female gamers who do actually know what we're there for. They can be incredibly helpful for you. What you need to know first and foremost is what your significant other plays their games on. Just saying a PlayStation or a Nintendo may not be enough. It helps to use your cell phone to take a photo of the video game console he plays on and even his shelf full of games. The employee at the game store is going to be able to recognize from the photo what your significant other games on, and also by looking at their shelf full of games, they can help identify what they already own and what kinds of games they're interested in. If you're interested in getting into gaming because it looks cool, then you're getting involved for all the right reasons. As a brief warning, I do want to tell you that in your journey to become a gamer, you will face opposition. Some of this will be coming from guys and girls who want to call you a fake gamer. This is a very unfortunate thing that has cropped up over the last few years, saying that some women are just getting into gaming because they want to be attractive to guys, or they want attention from lonely nerd gamers. This just isn't true. These kinds of people think that female gamers only fall into one narrow stereotype. The best thing you can do is ignore these overgrown toddlers and just do what you enjoy. That's why I'm going to be spinning off a new series aimed right at you, future gamer girl. A Woman's Introduction in Gaming. I'll be posting episodes shortly, so make sure you check out my channel. Subscribe to Let's Play Anime to watch more of my videos, and if you like this video, be sure to hit like and let me know in the comments below. My gaming and relationships series isn't over, and in my next episode, I'll be delving into the different kinds of games that you can play together. So make sure you come back for episode 3, Co-op for Couples.